Imagine this. 5 minutes from now, a door opens and your future self steps through. You only get 5 minutes together. And there's a rule one question only. Choose wrong and you waste the rarest meeting of your life. Choose right and you change the arc of what follows. What do you ask? Take a breath. Here's the promise. By the end of this, you all know how to find your one question, the one that matters, so you don't freeze when the door slides open. First, the room, quiet. No clocks, no windows, no distractions. Don't ask for lottery numbers or stock tips, because shortcuts steal meaning. This isn't a cheat code. It's alignment. Ask for a compass, not a treasure map. So how do you choose? Use 3 filters: clarity, consequence, character. Clarity removes fog. Ask what dissolves confusion, not what inflates curiosity. Am I on the right path? Sounds deep, but it's vague. Better. Which choice did I make this year that mattered most? 1 is smoke. 1 is a door handle. Consequence targets impact. Ask what shifts the next decade, not the next Tuesday. Should I move to another city? Maybe. But what did I do that unlocked the biggest growth in my life? Hits harder. Big levers move big futures. Character is the anchor. You don't just want outcomes. You want alignment with who you're becoming. How do I become the kind of person who is a skeleton key? Because when you change who you are, you change what you choose. Now, a reality drill. The door opens in 5 minutes. Your heart spikes. The first impulse is certainty. Do I succeed? Do I end up happy? Those are endpoints, not instructions. Endpoints calm anxiety for 10 minutes. Instructions reshape years. So frame your one question to produce a repeatable principle, something you can carry out of the room and apply on ordinary Mondays. Principles outlive predictions. Try this. What is the one decision I can make this year that most reduces regret at age? Your number. And why? It's clean. It uses regret as the yardstick. It targets this year. And it demands the why, the principle you can reuse, not a hint you'll misapply. Another option. What habit, started now, compounds the most value in our life by 10 years? And what is the smallest daily version of it? This does 3 things. Zooms a decade out. Asks for compounding the quiet superpower of time and shrinks the first step so you can start tomorrow without drama. Maybe your story isn't productivity. Maybe it's love, connection, courage. Then ask, what conversation did I avoid that hurt our life the most, and how should I have started it? Raw but honest. Often, the fork in a timeline is a sentence we were afraid to say. Minute 1, shock and mirror. You study each other, the eyes, posture, breath. Relief, you made it this far. Minute 2, temptation. Trivia, dates, shortcuts call to you. Resist. Remember the filters. Minute 3, calibration. Offer one line of context, not a monologue. I'm torn between X and Y. Or, I feel stuck repeating the same year. You're setting coordinates. Minute 4, the question. Simple. Unloaded. Open enough to yield a principle, focused enough to land. You ask, future. You listen. Then answer time. Answers from the future often sound familiar. The value isn't novelty. It's certainty. What might the answer sound like? Quit optimizing for speed. Optimize for density. Pick the work that makes you more you, even if it's slower. The fast path looked shiny, but it hollowed us out. The heavy lift built the back we needed for the mountain. Notice the pattern. Each answer gives a principle plus a smallest viable action. The principle is your compass. The action is your first step. Without both, you leave inspired but paralyzed, or busy but misaligned. One more twist before minute 5 ends. The meta question. Your fail-safe when the mind blanks. What question should I have asked you? Elegant. It recruits your future self as an editor. Sometimes the edit is the breakthrough. If they pivot you to a better question, listen. If they point to a neglected truth, call your mother. Repair with your brother. Ship the thing you've been hiding, listen harder. Final seconds. You want to squeeze it more. Don't. Say thank you. Commit to one concrete step in the next 24 hours. Write it down before the door closes. If you don't anchor it now, the present will swallow the future whole. When the room is empty again, don't romanticize the meeting. Turn it into practice. You don't need a time machine to consult your future. Stage this conversation every Sunday night. Ask, what would the 10 years from now me beg me to do this week? Then do the smallest possible version. 5 minutes. 1 message. 10 minutes of reading. 1 page of writing. The future isn't built in epics. It's built in loops daily. Takeaway, distilled, choose principles over predictions. Aim for regret minimization, not curiosity satisfaction. Ask for the smallest actionable version so you can start tomorrow. Your 5-minute meeting is a mirror, not a map. The right question is the one that makes you unmistakably more you. If the door opened right now and your future self stepped through, what would you ask? Say it aloud. Write the answer you hope to hear. Now design today so that answer becomes true. Deal?